Hello YouTube, my name is J-Man. Today we're going to be playing one of my most favorite games of all time, Skyrim. Now, Skyrim Special Edition came out like a few months ago, and I don't have any mods, because I prefer the first playthrough, because if I decide to do a series, I want to make the first playthrough unmodded. So, I'm going to be doing this without mods, and I'm playing this on the Xbox because it's just easier for me than to record on my PC. But yeah, I am going to make all these mods on my second playthrough. I'm going to need to be cautious about what I use. But we're going to be playing some Skyrim, so I'm going to talk more about it during the scene, so you know, you don't just watch me in a carriage the entire time and look at me with nothing to talk about. Bethesda Game Studios presents... presents... Forgot that part was there. Wait for it. Wait. The Elder Scrolls V. Skyrim. Oh, shit. I just went to my quest marker. Alright. So, I really know almost everything about this game, thick and thin. So, it's not really going to be much of, like, a reaction like it was my Outlast playthroughs. I will be doing more Outlast, but I want to have a second series, especially because there's been noise complaints from me yelling, so, I just want to, you know. Anyways. Yeah, I crossed the border. I punched an Imperial right in the mouth and I'm arrested.
Skyrim was fine.
So basically there's gonna be a lot of like decision making in this game, because like when it comes like the Civil War, there's really not much of a decision. I prefer the Stormcloaks, but I feel like that later on, whenever I actually do it, like way later on in the playthrough, I'll have you guys decide maybe which side I should choose, and whatever I feel like has the most, I will choose that side, because I just want the average viewer to be happy with this. I mean, I know not a lot of people are watching because I'm starting out on YouTube, but for like the 10 viewers who actually watch my videos, who I've actually seen watch my Outlast stuff, and I think there'll be a bit more for my Skyrim stuff, but enough of the views and YouTube crap. That really doesn't matter to me. Really, all I want to do when it comes to this stuff is just to have fun, because like it's just, I feel like it's more fun to like commentate over games than just play them by yourself, not talking to yourself. Like when it comes to horror games, I've played a few. I haven't played any, but just watching, because I remember one of my friends played a horror game, and I kind of watched him. We both played. I completely forgot what it was. It's a very old game, but basically, we didn't get scared. We just talked to each other like nothing happened. There was like an "oh god" every once in a while, but there wasn't much to it. So I just feel like that commentating over it, and it makes it scarier. And because like I'm commentating over it, it's not the fact that I'm faking my reaction, but I am like, I'm expanding it, I guess is the correct term. So enough of Outlast. Let's get into Skyrim and stuff like that. There's I have some very different ideas. Like I have a different like race. I play as the Imperial race, which is much different than anyone else prefers. A lot of people say the Imperial race is not the best. I choose them because I can get money way quicker, and I just like the idea of that. And plus, the skills they have are pretty average. But that's just me. I just like playing as an Imperial. I do know that like some of the other races have better perks, but that's just what I prefer. And I have a different playstyle. I have like I mix and match with my playstyle. Anyways, let's go get ourselves killed.
We're not rebels.
I never understood that. Why are we getting arrested? Like, I know we crossed the border, but I don't think that counts as like punishment of death. I crossed the border. It should be like now in America, you get deported or something like that. You're not supposed to be in Skyrim. Get out of here. And also, if you play as a Nord, you're going to your homeland. You're not. I don't get that, but I just don't understand why we're being arrested. I mean, not being killed. Like, I can understand being arrested, but yeah. And then Loki, you're doing a dumb.
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers!
They have some really good aim. I'm gonna be honest. They have some really, really good aim. And those Imperials... Sorry, I'm just throwing my phone everywhere.
Are you?
Alright. So basically, like I said, I'm a little different when it comes to me playing the game. And it's not gonna be the best, I'd say. But it's gonna be, decent, my build, because I have it all set up. And besides, the Imperials can do magic well. They're kind of balanced, so that's why I also like the Imperials. So I'll be right back after I have created my character. So see you then. And we're back. So I have made my character. This is what my character looks like. I'm not the best when it comes to creating characters, so forgive me. I did give him a nice scar and everything, and I am slightly contemplating on giving him some war paint, but I want this one. I just don't know what the color should be. So, I'm just gonna leave it blank. So he's not gonna have any war paint. So he's just gonna be like this, kind of a little stale guy. But, yeah, I feel like that'll, do well. Besides, we're not really gonna look at my character's face that much. So, it's kind of weird, but I like giving my characters, like, a canon name. Like, a name, I don't know, just something that, like, is believable instead of, like, Dovahkiin sex doll or something like that. Because I don't think anyone believed that. So, I've always called my Imperial character Ramir Wellen. I don't know why. That's just, it just popped up. Because I remember whenever I was doing the thing, what do you call it?
What are you doing in Skyrim?
That's not your beeswax, dude. But, I use a name generator, and I just combined those two together, and I really enjoyed the name, so, yeah. I'll make sure your feet are returned to your mom. Yeah, you don't know what to say about that, do you? I don't think anyone does. Alright.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
He challenged him in fair combat.
You started this war.
No, he didn't. Well, yeah, he did.
And now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Alright.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius.
Alright. Now, I did have the Caesar haircut. I don't know. I just... Because the Imperials are a lot like the Romans, so... I just like that haircut.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn. As you wish.
This guy. No fucks were given. I just love how she just, like, skated across the floor.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. And you say the same.
I'm smiling at your death. I don't know why I always look away from that. I don't know, just the fact of beheading. I don't like that. It's just, anything that's near my neck scares the crap out of me, and I don't like it. It's very unnerving.
Next, the renegade from Cyrodiil.
Excuse me? Huh.
Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Also, you think that's considering there's a body right there. You'd think that they would clean, like, you know, the guy up. And there's another head in the basket, too. If I was gonna die, my head wouldn't even fit in that thing. Oh, God.
In oblivion is that?
What do you see?
It's a dragon. I love the way the headsman dies, too. He'll just go back, and he hears, huh? Ah! Almost the way he dies is hilarious to me. It's kind of, comedic, in my opinion. Alright, let's get out of here. Really now? I'll just stand here the entire time. Alright, let's keep going. Hey, how your hands are bound. Like, how did everyone else get their hands, you know, like, how'd they get their cuffs off? And I didn't. I never understood that.
We need to move now.
And you can't go into third person, which does make sense. Alright. And basically, what's kind of weird, though, is that when you go up here... Oh, Jesus, I hate how, like, this subtitles kind of spoil it for you of who it is. It's a dragon. But yeah, that door's always open after that happens. I don't know why, it just happens. And I really like this. You jump into the inn. You almost always take fall damage. I've had very few occurrences where I haven't taken fall damage from jumping up there.
You need to get over here now.
And I hate this moment because there's this mod I have on my PC called the it's an overhaul of the beginning part of the game, and it shows a memorable moment between a son and a father. And I'm also going to talk about what side I believe Bethesda may make canon, because like you always have a choice, especially in like the Fallout games, for example, but there's always a canon ending to the game. Oh, hello. Okay, you did not need to waste that much energy to kill one guy in a very particular way, I might add. Your soul and essence. Alright. So basically, I'm going to be siding with Ralof just for revenge from the Imperial Captain, and when you sell the Imperial, clothes, you get more money than before. It's just a simple fact of what would you rather do? Would you rather, get money very quickly at the beginning of the game, or if you would like to befriend a blacksmith very early in the game, which is also very useful. But it's just the fact that you can, there's so many other blacksmiths in the game that really doesn't matter. But it is like a really, it's like a choice. Money or or a good friend who will, give you good deals at a blacksmith store, which is very, useful. So, I'm gonna be siding with, Ralof just because of all of that. And besides, I feel like that's kind of what you're supposed to do, what Bethesda wanted. And besides, you just got beheaded by the Imperials. Why would you escape with the guys who tried to kill you? I never understood that. So, I'm pretty sure almost everyone chose the Stormcloaks on their first ever playthrough of Skyrim. And also there's Gunyar, a dead Stormcloak. But if you go into the Imperial area, there's no dead Imperial. And when you go through here as an Imperial, you still find Gunyar. I don't know, this is very weird.
That thing was a dragon.
No doubt.
Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times.
Really now.
We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Alright, so basically now I'll be able to do everything.
Bet.
Alright, so we'll just loot Gunyar so I get the stuff I need. So basically, my playthrough is that I specialize in heavy armor, I always have a sword, and I always use a destruction magic like flames. So basically, I'm basically a damage dealer, and I like to protect myself very, well. So, I like how this small, frail door is locked, and he just decides, oh, let's go to this door that doesn't have an opening at all.
No way to open this from our side.
Oh, we're trapped. But, curiously enough,
Imperials.
And I just like how there's an option. You can hide here, or you could just stand out up front. The Imperial captain will have a speech for either way. Yeah, and basically I just, I like the Stormcloak because it just gives you some revenge, basically. And besides, you'll be able to get heavy armor a lot more quickly. And I just find that also extremely useful. So I'm just going to drop this stuff because it doesn't weigh anything. And I'm going to take the Imperial light armor. I don't really need the weapons because the weapons weigh a lot, and that doesn't really help all that much. So I'm gonna like sprint through this as much as possible, just for a simple fact that I already know what happens. I still don't know whether those guys over there are Stormcloaks or Imperials. I don't think I'll ever know. And there's also another chance to get heavy armor right over here. So I just killed that guy. And boom, there we go. I should probably get my sword equipped, because swords are way much better. So we get the... So basically, I know it looks weird, just me like stripping all these Imperials down to their underwear, but it's for science. I mean not science. Profit. Shut up. Alright, shout out to Insane Reaper 59, you know, or, you know, going on Xbox. Alright. So, they have a lot more of minor healing potions. Also, I've never really tried alchemy all that much, nor have I tried smithing all that much. So I'm going to be doing that a lot more as well. I have a clear idea of what I'm supposed to do for enchanting, but not really for alchemy. All I know is, in my opinion, just collect as many ingredients as possible, and I'm safe and ready to go. And kill those guys. And, oh, you're the only one here. Let's take those clothes. Yeah, because as you can see, the Stormcloak armor, it weighs a lot, and it has less value for some reason, so I just never thought it was a good idea to take that. And also, Torturer's Hood is pretty good.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something.
So, and also, Rayloff will give you lockpicks, but there's also a few in here, 4 to be exact. And I always like collecting books in this game. I'm kind of like a book collector, especially whenever I get a house. So, you will see me collect a bunch of books, like The Brief History of the Empire and The Book of the Dragonborn. I also do like reading the books, because I just find that fun to do. Because, like, I mean, I just like the idea that they put in so much effort in the books. Why would you not, like, spend time discovering the lore of the game and such? It's, really enjoyable. And I'm going to be using these, novice robes and hoods to, disenchant. And also, doing all this is actually a very good way to, get your lock picking up a little faster. So you just unlock all of the doors around here. So, they're all novice, so it's very simple. And then there's like a, I don't know. I always like taking the Iron Dagger. Just keep that in my inventory just in case. There's no real point. Yeah, but as you can see, there's doors in here too, and you can unlock them, which I find very useful for getting your skills up quickly, because it is very easy to exploit the beginning of the game, especially considering Rayloff is invincible and won't attack you if you harm him. So it's very easy to just exploit him by, like, if you want to train destruction, just burn him a bunch. And I just find that a lot cheating, so I don't really want to cheat in this game, because I just feel like that's like, that's not a good idea for a playthrough, because you want it to be fair. And also, what's my, gameplay? Apprentice, we're gonna have that on Adept. Adept is basically my, play style. I don't like it too hard, but I don't like it too easy. Adept, in my opinion, is my, cup of tea. I don't know why I say cup of tea, but that popped into my mind. Okay. Alright, more Imperials. Let's do this. I like how they don't even bat an eye. They just see me and they immediately attack me, even though I'm wearing their comrade's armor. So you would think that would take a minute. It would at least take them a minute to find out I'm not one of them, I'm someone else, but nope, they just immediately see me and just go for my guts, because the Empire, ladies and gentlemen, they want to murder you. Alright, I am going to be over-encumbered by the end of this. Oh, also like this. You don't get really, any experience from doing that, but I just like doing that because that's a lot of fun. Just me personally. We are at the 26-minute mark, but it's probably way earlier for you guys because I went through the customization and it took me a while to do that. Alright, so we got more of that. Oh no, you died. I feel so sad. Alright, let's go. Alright. So there's a lot of, like, secrets hidden in, well, not a lot, but there's some secrets hidden in this area, and I just like, finding them all. Like, for example, if you go down here, and you go to your left, there's a, gate. And also, now you can't go back the way because a rock fell on the bridge. But if you go over here, you can just walk through, this, cave. You can find the gate that you just went through, but now you can't get through unless you come back to Helgen a second time. And basically, there's a skeleton here who has 5 gold for me, and a minor healing potion, and a coin purse. And I just like that. That's, very useful to find all that stuff. I actually don't know if there's anything up on those rocks. So let me see if there's, something up there. Nope, nothing's up here. It's pretty empty. Jump down. Hopefully I don't break my legs. Didn't break my legs, so that's a plus. Take some coin purses, and we'll just keep walking down here. Now, there is, like, you can also train your sneak in here as well. And also, what I really like is the fact that, frostbite spiders have a huge weakness to fire, which is very useful. So I just basically took care of an entire herd? Like, what do you call, like, a bunch of frostbite spiders? Like a herd of spiders? I don't know if that sounds right. And also, always take their potions. It's not really useful. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not really to me. I just only take them for the profit so I can sell them down the line. And if I'm going to be doing alchemy, I'm going to need some spider eggs, and this is a good way to find that as well. And there's a web sack with a skeever tail, more egg sacks with spider eggs. Kind of disgusting, if you think about it. Well, all of this is kind of disgusting. Getting skeever tails. And do you have money? No, you have a lockpick. Okay, that's still useful. I like how you are going to see me bob my head a lot. That's just how I commentate on stuff like this, because, like, I'm not really used to commentating. Like, this is... because I've never really done it before. This is, like, my, second time doing it, aside from the Outlast stuff. So, if you are thinking of ways that I could improve on my commentating, please, leave an idea down in the comments below, and I will take it to heart and, try and improve myself. Because I'm a rookie at this, and I just want to learn how to do this. And also, Rayloff will give you some arrows and a bow, which is very useful. And also your first iron helmet, which is pretty useful, considering you don't want to wear Imperial armor all the time. So I'm just gonna... and plus, I think it's better. Is it? No, it's worse. Wait, is it worse? Holy crap, it's worse. I didn't know it was worse. I'm gonna take it anyways, because... well, I'm gonna keep it now, but, and I know that if you, sneak once... you'll be able to increase your sneak up once. Like, it should be rising up any moment now. Hey there, bear. Alright. This is not how bears act in the game. Bethesda lies to you when it comes to bears. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna kill you. Yeah, they lie, because bears are actually way tougher than they look in this game. They're actually kind of easy to... that one bear is pretty easy to kill, but later down the line, it's just a troll bear. I hate that bear, Because at first I kind of thought, oh, bears are kind of simple. I can kill them pretty easy. That's a lie. Alright, so now we just made it into Skyrim. We just escaped Helgen. I'm proud. Are you proud? No? Okay, well, screw you too. And I just like the idea of that dragon just running off. And nobody cares. Only a few people in Riverwood see the dragon, and that's it. But he clearly is going to go pass over Whiterun, and no one in Whiterun sees the dragon. It's only a few people in Riverwood. Which doesn't make any sense. Because Alduin, Alduin must have found... Someone must have seen Alduin whenever he came to Helgen, and when he left Helgen, you know? I don't know. I just feel like that, like, someone aside from people in Riverwood seeing that. And also, whenever you start a game, it's always a good idea to take care of this bandit camp over here, because it just gives you some good experience, and it gives you some free iron armor if you're going to be doing heavy armor. And it gives you some all-around good armor. I just missed that completely. Just gives you some all-around good armor and such. So you always want to take these guys down. There's also a Ember Shard Mine, I think it's called. That's also a very good idea. And a treasure map. Okay, that's a new. I actually don't know much about the treasure maps. I've never really done much. So that would actually be pretty cool. I could probably look at that into the second video because, yeah. So I'll take that. I actually like that. And I'll take the fur armor. Why the hell not? And what's my carry capacity? Oh, I still have a lot of carry capacity. Alright. So there's always some black robes right here, which is kind of useful for disenchanting, unless you disenchant the robes in Helgen. And I'm also going to be taking the iron clothing, because I just don't like the idea of running around in Imperial armor. It just doesn't make much sense. So I just feel like it's always a good idea to wear non-faction armor when you're not part of a faction, because I just feel like that people could mistake you. And also, any book that has like high value, like 50, is always a skill book. I have always found that out. I have found that out like a very long time ago, and it works very well. And this end table is buried into the ground. I like how she has no clothing except a helmet. She really likes that helmet. Just, cook you. Nailed it. Alright. So basically, there's the, standing stones too. And there's a standing stone called the Lover Stone, which basically increases all your skill points by 15%, I think. Which is my favorite, because I always have an assortment of skills. But I am going to do combat for the time being, because combat is the most useful for me. So I'm going to, not the Thief Stone, but the Warrior Stone. So we got that. And also there's a Hunter over here. So I am going to rob this Hunter. Does this Hunter have a pickaxe? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Yeah. But this Hunter is also like a good way to rob. Just an easy way to get money. Because my goal is to get money as quickly as possible. Oh, you're a glitched one. Crap, and I just sold you a bunch of stuff. I hate some of the hunters that are glitched. You can sell them things, but you won't get money. They won't get money. They won't get the item. So now I just lost a bit of money. Crap. I hate it when that happens. That's like a glitch I feel like that needs to be fixed, because hunters don't really have much money, but they are very useful. Like, if you just want to, like, get rid of... Like, if you find them, you just want to, like, sell as much stuff as possible, so, yeah. And this is Ember Shard Mine. You also want to clear this part out as well. So, I feel like what we're going to do is we're going to clear out Ember Shard Mine, and then I'm going to leave the video here. Alright. So, hello there, sir. Having a wonderful day. You wanted to talk about life and stuff? Well, the other day, I found this guy. You want to know what he had? His house burned on fire. I know, right? That's so cool. His house burned on fire. And he died in a fire, too. Okay, that's demented. Jesus. Alright. No. No. There's no, woodcutter's axe. So we'll go into Embershard Mine, clear that place out, because it's actually a relatively easy thing to clear out. It's kind of simple. And I always like taking the torches just to sell them. But do they actually give you stuff? Torches? Yes, they do. Not much, though. And we're going to be coming across a conversation between two bandits, which I always find very entertaining. So we'll listen to that.
The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
This again? I told you, we have someone standing guard out there. Don't forget the rock trap we rigged up. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
I just like the idea of, you got one paranoid guy, and he was actually right. Because there is a rock trap, and rock traps in this game are actually complete garbage. I don't even know what point they serve. Oh, and I just leveled up. Sweet. Alright, and you guys got stuff. Alright, and we'll keep the sword, but I want a steel sword. Just so, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of having faction armor when I'm not part of a faction. I don't want to repeat myself so much. And there's also a pickaxe, I think. Yes, there is. So, it's always a good idea to mine the iron ore to craft your own armor. Because crafting your own armor is very powerful in the end. So I am going to, like, most of the time go into mines and mine up the ore. And plus, it's also good for profit as well. But I am going to most of the time cut out, like, the parts where I'm mining, especially whenever I go into a mine that's inhabited by regular people, so I can sell the ore to those guys just to make some money. Unless I actually need the ores to craft something, then I'll just do that. And I also like this tattered journal. They've had me working down here for days now. It's not the time that's getting to me, though. It's these tunnels. I told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of tunnels. If only we had more of those wooden beams that we reinforced with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'll be so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's a Nord without his mead? Oh no, I just like that. And he was eventually right. Embershard Mine is actually very detailed. It's like, because like Bethesda does this a lot. The beginning part of the game is very detailed with a lot of dialogue, but later down the line, there's nothing. And I always love this dialogue, too.
I thought we had a guard posted outside. We did. Your eyes peeled. I don't think we're alone. You check the entrance. I'm going to look over here. Is someone there?
And then I could just jump down here. Hello, people. Alright. And boom. There we go. So I'll take your stuff and your stuff. And yeah. Oh, you have a circlet too. That's going to be very useful for enchanting and for selling. And besides, I just realized now, enchanting is also going to get you a lot more money too. And I feel like that's going to be another way to get profit. Because what I love about Bethesda games, what I always like doing in Bethesda games, is having get-rich schemes. Just, like, ways to get money as quick as possible. Because I just like, I like being very rich in this game and owning, all the houses. And there's you. And you're dead. Oh, God. I always love that kill move. And we'll level up. So, I'm going to invest into health. My idea is I'm going to bring health to 150, then I'm going to bring Magicka to 130, and then I'm going to bring my health to 200, and then I'm going to bring my Magicka to 160. That's my plan, and hopefully I'll be able to stick to it. So I'll have my one-handed weapons do 20% more damage, and I'll open this door. I don't really want to take the key just yet because I want to increase my lockpicking skill a lot more. So we got the Spell Tome of Clairvoyance, which I could sell because Clairvoyance is not that useful at all. And we got some Iron Gauntlets, and we got a Spell Tome Conjure, a Familiar, which is very useful. So I'll take that. So, I'll learn that. And sparks is also very useful. Alright, and I feel like I'm just going to deposit torches because I don't really need them. They are weighing a bit. So we're going to, unlock this door. Crap. Lockpicking is like a fun but time-consuming mini-game. There we go. But the Oblivion lockpicking was also, like, very atrocious and, like, very difficult and time-consuming, and I hated it so much. I've only played Oblivion once, and that was, like, a month ago, because I never actually played the game, and decided to play it. I never played the DLCs, and if you like, I could also do a playthrough of Oblivion, because I haven't really done much in Oblivion. I only went through the main quest and, like, a little, and the Knights of the Nine. That's really it. I didn't really do much in Oblivion. So if you actually want to see that, just leave it in the comment. Well, I'm not going to do it yet, because I have 2 series already. I don't want to add another one to the list. But, I'll make that series, like, way later down the line. This is always an orc. That's always the, blacksmith. Always found that funny. Like, every time I've played this game, it's the orc that is always at that blacksmith. Because, like, I know this, Ember Shard mine through the back of my head. I could go through this entire area blindfolded. One thing that's also bad about my, build is that I can't block, which I also really hate. So, I always have to, like, dodge, attacks, which is very difficult in Skyrim. So, but it's also good because, but it's also easy because I also have ranged attacks as well as close range. And so I just deal a lot of damage, which is very useful, especially in the early game. So I feel like I'm going to need to drop a few things. So I'm going to drop some weapons because I don't need the weapons. I don't need this iron greatsword. That's probably taking out a lot of stuff. So I'm going to take some charred skeever hide because that's some whatchamacallit, ingredients. And then back here, there's a gems and a money and a coin purse, which is very useful down the line. And you got some salt pile, and what's in the sack of flour. And we got a chest, and there's 65 gold in that. And all these sacks have, I'm guessing, food. Alright, well, and also if you go through this door over here, it'll take you down. And there's a nice little chest hidden right over here, which I really like that. I like the secrets that they have, and you could open that up. And then it gives you some nice stuff, like the minor healing potion, the lockpicks, and the money. Which is, very useful. And I'm pretty sure I have a good bit of money already. Because I got, like, so much freaking money. So, mine that. Okay, hurry up. There we go. How much money do I have? I already have 474. That's not bad. And then I'm going to sell my stuff. So, it's actually not very bad for my, for, like, the first, like, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the game. Alright, so we're just heading out now. We're going to be going into Riverwood. So, we're going to take this torch. And, yeah, we are going to be going into the outside world. Alright, so if you liked the video, like it. The like button's there for a reason. And I will see you in the next video of Skyrim. And remember, kids, don't do drugs.